WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. So, the starting lineup for your Tomahawk hatchets. Number 8, in left field, Addison Pasecki. Number 15, catcher, Drew Tolson. Number 2, pitcher, Tyler Jablowski. Center field, Zach Frisky. Number 7, at second base, Brody Rickney. Number 6, at third base, Cooper Heckel. Number 14, at right field, Monty Fremke. Number 4, at first base, Ethan Iln. Number 9, at shortstop, Braden Larson. Now, for your Mosinee varsity baseball team, mascot pending. At pitcher, number 11, 5'9", Keegan Jersley. Number 7, 5'8", center field, Taylor Swifty Lemansky. Number 20, at catcher, Gavin Honeynut Zobremski. At number 33, first base, 7'1", Davin Stoffel. Number 23, left field, Wyatt Kurzinski. And number 6 for DH, Brady Lockett. Number 1, Sawyer, right field, Sauce Boss Holds. Number 29, shortstop, Blake Nichols. At 49, third base, 5'4", Cameron Zabel. And number 9, second base, Greg Kluklinski. And now, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Singing, boy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, welcome in everybody to Great Northern Conference Baseball right here on Zaleski Sports on a Wednesday. The Mosinee Indians host the Tomahawk Hatchets here tonight. My name is Cale Jacoby alongside Jason Zaleski doing the production here tonight. And it is a Great Northern Conference matchup here in this one. This one originally scheduled to be played Monday, but as most, if not all, games in the area being postponed Monday, we're going to play it here on a Wednesday night, a rare Wednesday night high school sporting event in general. Again, the Tomahawk Hatchets, they come in to this one 0-8, 0-6 in Great Northern play. The home team Mosinee comes in at 7-2, 3-1 in conference play thus far this season. So it'll be Mosinee trying to continue keeping pace at the top of the conference. Right now it's Medford up there. They've played 4 more conference games, both with 1 loss in conference, and both of their losses came to each other. Medford won here at Mosinee. Mosinee then went and beat Medford in Medford. So Mosinee looking to keep pace at the top of the Great Northern and stay in contention here for the conference title here in this one. And now we'll go through the batting lineup for the Tomahawk Hatchets. Leading things off, it'll be Addison Peisig. Batting second will be Drew Tollefson. Batting third, Tyler Jablonski. Batting fourth, Zach Frisky. Fifth, it's Brody Rigney. Sixth, Cooper Hetzel. Seventh, Monty Framke. Eighth, Ethan Ein. And ninth, it's Braden Larson for the Tomahawk Hatchets. So here's Peisig to lead things off. Fouls it back on pitch number 1. Peisig starting in left, and he grounds that one to second. The scoop and the throw on time and on target for out number 1 as Peisig goes down to the ground out. So Tollefson now up to bat. Drew Tollefson, the catcher. And here is Tollefson. 1 down and nobody on here for Tollefson. That one's going to miss as well. 2-0. The count now. On the mound is Keegan Jerschley for the Mosinee Indians. And the pitch from Jerschley, that one's going to miss. 3-0. Jerschley was our Highlight House player of the game in that Medford game at Medford that Mosinee won. That's in there for a strike. Jerschley pitched in that game. I had a home run in that game as well. That's in there for a strike, and now the count runs full here to Drew Tollefson. In there, called strike 3, and Tollefson goes down looking for out number 2 here in the first inning, as it's the first strikeout of the night for Jerschley on the mound. Now up to bat, Tyler Jablonski. Jablonski starting at pitcher tonight for the Hatchets. That one was a strike. Grounds that one hard to short. Here's the throw, and that is out number 3. A quick 3-up, 3-down inning for Mosinee out in the field, and that's going to do it for the top half of the first. 0-0 After one half inning, we'll step aside and be back with more Great Northern Conference baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back, everybody. Zeros on the scoreboard as we get set to start the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Mosinee up to bat here in the bottom of the first. And as mentioned before, starting on the mound for Tomahawk is Tyler Jablonski. Batting lineup for Mosinee. Leading off is the pitcher Keegan Jerschley. Batting second, the center fielder Taylor Lemansky. Batting third is the catcher Gavin Obremski. Fourth is the first baseman Davin Stoffel. Designated hitter batting fifth is Brady Locken. Batting sixth, the right fielder Sawyer Holtz. Seventh, the shortstop Blake Nichols. Eighth, the third baseman Cameron Zebel. Batting ninth, the second baseman Grant Kuklinski. So it will be Jerschley to lead things off here in the first as Jablonski gets his last warm-up pitch in. So here is Jerschley. Start things off for Mosinee. That's in the dirt and off the face mask of the catcher Tollefson. So it's a ball, 1-0. Here to Jerschley. And a swing and a miss. A big swing and a miss as Jerschley wanted all of that one, but evens up the count at 1-1. And that one's going to miss high for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Jerschley. A lot warmer today than it was yesterday for baseball. Swing and a miss. Count evens up at 2-2 now to Jerschley. And the 2-2, a swing and a miss. And Jerschley goes down swinging for out number one. A strikeout for Tyler Jablonski on the mound. And now up to bat, it's the center fielder, Taylor Lemansky. Pitch number 2 outside. I believe it's 2-0 now, the count. Two and 0, nobody on and one out here to Taylor Lemansky. And Lemansky, that one grounded hard to short, bobbled for a moment, the throw to first in time for out number 2. So Lemansky grounds out. Now it's the catcher, Gavin Obremski, up to bat. Two down now with nobody on to Obremski, and we know Obremski can put a run on the board with nobody on. And a swing and a miss that time. 0-1 to Obremski. He was our Highlight House player of the game maybe 2 weeks ago, a week and a half, and Lakeland came here to Mosinee. And grounds that one hard to first. Going to be a race to the bag and out number 3. So a couple of 3-up, 3-down innings as Obremski grounds out. And your score remains 0-0 after 1 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Great Northern Conference baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Start your classes and get your degree right here, or transfer to your 4-year.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. In person at 4 convenient campuses, online or a hybrid.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here for your Career Accelerator Certificate, a quick way to get ahead in your career.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here. Register to start this spring.
Get started at mstc.edu.
Mid-State Technical College. You belong here.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back, everybody. Zeros on the scoreboard. Mosinee and Tomahawk tied up here as we enter the top of the second inning. And it'll be the 4, 5, 6 spots due up for the Hatchets. Zach Frisky, Brody Rigney, and Cooper Hetzel. And it's the center fielder, Frisky, looking at a strike on pitch number 1. Fouls that one back. It's quickly 0-2. As Jerschley likely looking for his second strikeout of the night. And that's going to be grounded to third. Long throw to first. Going to be on time in a collision, but that's out number 1. As Stoffel collided with Frisky a little bit there. And it's a ground out for Frisky for out number 1. Now to the 5 spot in the order, it's the second baseman, Brody Rigney. Pitch 1 from Jerschley. Grounded right to Jerschley. Throw to Stoffel at first for out number 2. So quick 2 outs here in the second. It's been a quick moving first inning and a half so far. And as I say that, the next inning will probably be an hour long. Be 10 hits from Mosinee. Third baseman Cooper Hetzel now up to bat. This inning not over yet, though. 2 down. Hetzel trying to keep it alive. And first one misses for a ball. 1-0 the count to Hetzel. That's going to miss outside. Ball 2-0 the count now. That one misses again, so quick 3 balls thrown from Jerschley. And it's 3-0 to Hetzel. That's in there for strike number 1. Here's the 3-1. In there for strike 2. So after a quick 3-0 count, a couple of strikes thrown from Jerschley, and now the count runs full here to Hetzel. That's going to miss, low and away, ball 4, and Jerschley walks Hetzel.
So, yeah,
On to the 7th spot in the order. It's the right fielder, Monty Framke. Runner at first and 2 outs here to Framke. First one misses outside for ball 1.
Oh, I'm picking them up at your daughter's.
1-0, swing and a miss from Framke. He just swung underneath that.
How was your fishing trip last week? Oh, yeah, we limited over.
Throw over to first, not going to be in time as Hetzel dives back safely.
Brennan had about a 4-foot sturgeon on it. I wanted to break my rod.
That one's in there. Strike 2, 1-2. The count now to Framke.
Yeah, jumps straight out of the water. We catch them every year, don't we? Exciting for a while.
That one fouled back, looked like right into the face mask of Obremski. Again, that's why they wear face masks, why they wear helmets back there.
It was fairly nautical out on Saturday.
Throw over to first, not in time. Hetzel dives back again. 1-2. The count remains to Framke.
Coming back to his cabin or house.
And a swing and a miss from Framke there for out number 3. Second strikeout of the night for Jerschley on the mound. That's going to do it for the top of the second inning. 1 walk, nobody scored. 1 runner left stranded. 0-0 after 1.5 innings. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball right after this on your hometown Wisconsin Sports Network, Zaleski Sports.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
Welcome back, everybody. First baseman Davin Stoffel leads off this inning for Mosinee. We're tied at 0-0. 2-0 the count here to Davin Stoffel. It'll be Stoffel, Locken, and Holtz up for the Indians here in the second. That one's fouled back. Count now 2-1 to Stoffel. And that one's low for a ball. 3-1 the count. Now to Davin Stoffel. And the 3-1 pitch hit hard, lined foul. And now the count runs full. Here to Stoffel again on the mound is Tyler Jablonski for the Hatchets. Full count in the dirt, ball 4. And Jablonski walks Stoffel to start the inning. Now to the 5 spot in the order, it's the designated hitter, Brady Locken.
So it's much nicer.
Throw over to first, not going to be in time. Stoffel
Oh, nice one.
dives back.
It's a lake. Family cabin.
And Lock-in looks at a strike. 0-1 the count now to Lock-in.
Nice. No, we're still married to this guy.
Jablonski takes a peek over to first. Now the pitch. Lone away for a ball. Jablonski's got pretty short windup. It's a quick release for Jablonski. And quickly throws that to first. But Stoffel is going to be back in time.
Well, there's not. You know, honestly, I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
And that one hit hard, a line drive into left, but going to be caught for out number one. Stoffel is going to have to go back to first. So Lock-in lines out to left. Now the right fielder Sawyer Holtz up to bat. Also a reminder that you'll see some replays here tonight. All replays are made available by Wheeler's Chevrolet of Merrill. Big thanks to the great folks over at Wheeler's over there in Merrill. Here is Holtz up to bat. Throw to first to Stoffel. He's back safely. One down, runner at first. Here to Holtz. And Holtz, that's lined out. That's going to fall. It'll be a hit for Sawyer Holtz. A base hit out there into left field. Advances Stoffel a second. Now two runners on the first hit of this one from Sawyer Holtz. First hit of this one from anybody. As it's now the shortstop, Blake Nichols, up to bat out of the 7 spot. And runners at first and second and one out to Nichols. As we take a look at that replay, the Sawyer Holtz base hit out there into left field. Just a well-hit ball right into shallow left. Once again, those replays brought to you by Wheeler Chevrolet of Merrill. And back to second. Stoffel, safe. Counts 1-0 to Nichols. And runners at first and second and one out. That's in the dirt for a ball. Gets by the catcher, Tollefson, and both runners advance. So now two runners in scoring position for Mosinee. Holtz at second, Stoffel at third. And Nichols looks at the 2-0 count. Base hit at least brings in one run. May well bring in two. That's going to be grounded foul and right off the bare hand of Coach Adam Olson. Tried to snag it with his right hand, but not quite. That's tough to do. I definitely don't think I'd be able to grab that way. Write that down as an error, Jason says. Error on Coach Olson. Have to ask him about that after the game. 2-1. That's in the dirt for a ball. Three and 1 the count now to Nichols. Jablonski in the dirt. Ball number 4. And Jablonski walks Nichols, and the bases are now loaded here for Mosinee with just one out. Cameron Zabel up to bat, swings and misses on that one. Bases loaded here for Zabel. And Zabel grounds that one to short. No, under the glove. And 2 runs are going to score for Mosinee. And it's now 2-0. And that one looked like it went right under the glove, so that'll be an E6. And 2 runs score for Mosinee. Stoffel comes home. Holtz comes home. And the Indians go up 2-0 on the Tomahawk Hatchets. So Zabel to first. Nichols advances all the way to third. Now runners at the corners and 1 out for Grant Kuklinski. Kuklinski swing and a miss. And Zabel gonna steal second. No contest on that steal. Now 2 runners in scoring position once again here for Mosinee. 0-1 the count to Kuklinski. That's going to be in there for a strike. 0-2 the count now to Kuklinski. The 0-2 fouled back as Kuklinski just tries to stay alive at the plate. The 0-2 again. That one in the dirt gets by, and another run's going to score for Mosinee as the errant pitch brings in another run for the Indians, and Nichols comes home to score 3-0 now for Mosinee. One and 2. The count now to Kuklinski with Zabel at third. That is grounded over to second. Another run's going to score, but the out at first. But Kuklinski on the sacrifice brings in another run. 4-0. As Zabel comes around to score. Run number 4 for Mosinee. Back to the top of the order now. Pitcher Keegan Jerschley up to bat. He's 0 for 1. He struck out in the first inning. Jablonski low for a ball. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be grounded foul down the third baseline. And it looks like Coach Olson, second error of the night over there, it looks like. That one was a little low for him, it looked like. Jerschley grounds that one fair down the third baseline, and Jerschley is going to at least have 2 here, and he'll hold up at second base, and that is a double out there into left field for Keegan Jerschley. And that's exactly how you want to do it when you ground it down third base, first base line, right inside the bag. And you got yourself a double. Now to the number 2 spot in the order, the center fielder, Taylor Lemansky. With another runner in scoring position here for Mosinee, it's Jerschley at second. Lemansky's 0 for 1, grounded out in the first inning. And that's going to miss inside for a ball, and Jerschley will advance over to third base. 2 outs, though. Runner at third. It's 1-0 to Lemansky. Jablonski checks Jerschley there. Now in the dirt, and another errant pitch. And Jerschley gonna score. Run number 5 for Mosinee. And it is 5-0. Mosinee over Tomahawk. Lemansky with the 2-0 count. Still 2 outs, nobody on. And here is the 2-0. That one fouled back. 2-1 the count now to Lemansky. Jablonski takes the beat. And a ball. 3-1 here to Lemansky. Checks the swing. That's ball 4. So Jablonski walks Lemansky, and now we've officially been through the entire order. So again, like I said in the and coach is going to come out to have a discussion with Jablonski. We'll keep it here and hear from our friends over at Spectrum Benefits. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is a group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Coach Scott New comes out to have a discussion with Jablonski. And Jablonski back and set to go on the mound. Again, as I said in the top of the second inning, made a comment about the quickness of this game. So the next inning would probably be the opposite of that, and that's exactly what happened. Here goes Lemansky to second, and that one out into the outfield, and Lemansky will have third. So Lemansky advances from first all the way to third base. I believe that was another ball to Gavin Obremski, now up to bat. And we've seen it this year. Obremski be very dangerous at the plate, and that one's going to be hit hard out into right. Looks like it popped up, though, and hung up there, and it does. Caught out in right for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the bottom of the second inning as Mosinee puts up 5 runs and leads it 5-0 on 2 hits, a couple of walks, an error, and 1 runner left stranded. 5-0 Mosinee. We'll be right back after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are.
Confuse me for
Come
a
join the
second.
Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Welcome back, everybody, as Mosinee leads Tomahawk 5-0 here in this one. Mosinee Family Chiropractic proudly supports Mosinee Athletics. Dr. Bars and Dr. Miller offer the best chiropractic care around, only at Mosinee Family Chiropractic. Also, thanks to our game day sponsors, Best Funeral Home and Lee's Piggly Wiggly. 1-1 the count here to Ethan Ein, the first baseman. His first at bat of the night. Another strike, 1-2 now to Ein. Again, Jerschley on the mound for Mosinee. 8-9-1 spots due up. Ein, Braden Larson, and then back to the top of the order to Addison Peisig. In there, called strike 3 and a quick strikeout for Jerschley to start the inning for out number 1. Braden Larson, the shortstop, now up to bat. And he pops that one back and out of play, foul. Oh and 1. Now to Larson. Make it 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that's back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning for Keegan Jerschley on the mound. He's now got 4 on the night, as Larson goes down swinging. So quick 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, Addison Peisig. The left fielder, and there's a strike. That one just misses outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Peisig. That's in there, strike number 2. 1-2, nobody on and 2 outs here to Peisig. And that's in the dirt. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that is 3 batters, 3 strikeouts for Keegan Jerschley here in inning number 3. He's got 5 on the night. Your score remains 5-0 Mosinee. After 2.5, we'll step aside and be back with more Great Northern baseball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
When your son or daughter is on a sports team, then you know fundraising can be a pain. Fundraise Local is your solution. It's a business right here in central Wisconsin that can help your school, club, or city organization raise money for your programs using our local businesses. Fundraise Local is simple, fun, and great for our community with no door-to-door selling or piles of products sitting around your house. If you have an organization that needs a fresh, new way to fundraise, or if you're a business who would be willing to help your local sports team, learn more at fundraiselocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as going to replay that final strikeout. Jerschley gets the swing and a miss from Peisig there. And again, that was strikeout number 5 for Jerschley here on the night. He's had himself quite the game on the mound thus far. He's not giving up a hit yet. 1 walk. And we got a new pitcher here for the Hatchets. Looks like Braden Larson comes in for Tyler Jablonski. So Larson takes over here in the third. 2 innings pitched from Jablonski. Leading things off, Davin Stoffel, the first baseman. Stoffel looks at a ball. Stoffel led off the last inning as well. 4-5-6, due up, Stoffel, Locken, and Holtz. Stoffel was walked in his first at-bat, 1-0. In there for a strike. 1-1 the count now to Stoffel. That one in the dirt. Ball number 2. The 2-1 in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 the count now. And checks the swing, and it's low. Ball 4. As Stoffel walked. Stoffel has now been walked in each of his first 2 at-bats. Here in this one, out of the 5 spot in the order. Runner at first, no outs for the designated hitter, Brady Locken. Again, on the mound now for Tomahawk is Braden Larson. And Stoffel gets back to first safely there. In there. 0-1 to Locken. And that one's going to miss. Here goes Stoffel the second, and he's got it. So Stoffel steals second. The Spring Yard Prep event is going on now at Fleet Farm. Score savings on soil, seed, mulch, and fertilizer as you get ready to bring your yard back to life. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Here's the 1-1, fouled off. Now the count 1-2 to Locken. Locken's 0 for 1 in this one. Flew out to left in the second inning. And he pops that one up into shallow left foul territory and is not caught. It will fall foul. And the count remains 1-2. As Hetzel maybe misjudged it a little bit there. Again, the count remains 1-2 here to Locken. Still no outs. It's Stoffel in scoring position at second. And Locken, that's well hit out into right center. That's going to fall. Going to go all the way back near the wall. It'll bring in a run for Mosinee, and that winds up being a stand-up RBI double for Brady Locken. And Mosinee goes up 6-0. So Locken puts up run number 6. Here for Mosinee, it's the right fielder Sawyer Holtz. Now up to bat, and an errant pitch there. Advances Locken to third. One in the dirt. Holtz is 1 for 1. He had a base hit in the second inning. And that one hit very well out into left center, but dies just at the end and caught for out number 1. But run will score on the sacrifice fly from Holtz. So Holtz brings one in on the sac fly to center. It's out number 1, but again, the run does score for Mosinee at 7-0 here in inning number 3. Shortstop Blake Nichols now up to bat. He was walked in his first at-bat. And Nichols lines that one out into right and caught for out number 2. That one lined right to Monty Framke for out number 2. Nobody on and 2 outs now for Cameron Zabel. And Zabel hit by the pitch. And he'll take his base. So Zabel has now been on base each of his first 2 at-bats, reached on an error, and now hit by a pitch. To the 9 spot, Grant Kuklinski. Runner at first and 2 outs here for Kuklinski. He's 0 for 1. Sacrifice ground out. His first at-bat, he looks at a strike on the first pitch there. The 0-1 in there, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Misses outside, and Zabel going to advance to second. The count now 1-2 here to Kuklinski. Again, runner at second now, so runner in scoring position here for Mosinee once again. 2 down, though, to Kuklinski. He pops it up. Looks like that one's going to go out of play in left, and it does. So the count remains 1-2. Here to Kuklinski. And that one got Kuklinski right in the back. Tried to turn around and get out of the way, but that one was coming right for him, and Kuklinski hit by a pitch. So back-to-back batters hit by a pitch. It's Larson tries to get in rhythm here on the mound. Back to the top of the order for Mosinee. The pitcher, Keegan Jerschley. He's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a double. And that's fouled back. Oh, 0-1 the count to Jerschley. The 0-1 pitch misses. No, late. It was called strike. Here's the 0-2 to Jerschley, misses high for a ball. 1-2 the count to Jerschley. The 1-2 misses outside and low. And the count evens up at 2-2 now. That one fouled back. So Jerschley staying alive at the plate here. Count remains 2-2 as Kuklinski is at first and Zabel at second. Both were hit by a pitch. And Jerschley fouls it back, out of play. Jerschley just staying alive here. Fighting off every pitch. And Jerschley, that's lined out into right, but it'll be caught. Just couldn't quite get over the outstretched glove of Brody Rigney there at second, and that is out number 3. So that'll do it for the bottom of the third. But Mosinee, they put up 2 more runs on 1 hit, couple of walks, and it's 7-0 Mosinee over Tomahawk after 3 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Great Northern Conference baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has. You know, my best interest in mind always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
No interest in water sports? Biking not really your thing? Want to add some excitement to your camping trip? Need more fun in your life? Hit the trails with an ATV or side-by-side from Bill's Service Center. At Bill's, your passion is our passion, and you'll find your fun with the latest from Can-Am or Polaris off-road products. When you need more fun, you need Bill's.
Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Welcome back, everybody. 7-0 Mosinee over Tomahawk. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. 0-1 the count here to the catcher, Drew Tollefson. And Tollefson, that one very nearly could have busted a window, and Jason's blaming me for that ball. I have a reputation for getting foul balls hit at me. But that see, I don't even notice it at this point. It's just a normal occurrence when this happens. So it didn't even register with me until Jason pointed it out. But 0-2, that one grounded to third, and that's out number 1. But yeah, that one was maybe a foot away from hitting the window, and I have to imagine it would have busted the window open. I mean, a baseball coming in at that speed is going to break through the window, but that just missed it. Just missed it. Tyler Jablonski now up to bat. Jablonski looks at a ball. 1-1 to Jablonski. Yeah, there have been others that you don't. Yeah, there. There's a strike. 1-2. I have a reputation of getting foul balls hit at me. Jason telling the stories. I think it was the first year that I covered baseball for Zaleski Sports in Plover, where we had to set up outside because the press boxes were closed during the initial COVID times, and got a foul ball knocked right at our computer. Just blew it up, blew the computer up.
I said, all right, time to go home. See ya.
And the umpire may have gotten hit with that ball. We'll get a chance to take a look at that replay here. And yeah, oh man, yeah, that got, right on the neck and side of the head area. Hopefully the umpire's out all right. He looks to be all right. All right enough to come back. Again, all replays made available by Wheeler Chevrolet of Merrill. So baseball's flying everywhere here in this one. As Zach Frisky up to bat here, swings and misses. It's 0-2 to Frisky. Jablonski was retired as well. And that one's going to be fouled back. Yeah, I should start warning people if they're in the press box with me that it's possible that we're going to get smacked with a foul ball. And that one's going to be grounded to second. Here's the throw to first. There is out number 3 as Frisky grounds out. 3 up, 3 down inning. Mosinee still leads it 7-0 after 3.5. We'll step aside, be back with more Great Northern Conference baseball action here on Zaleski Sports.
Power & Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 4th inning, 7-0. Mosinee leads it. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And looks like another pitching change for Tomahawk. We'll see what we got here. Looks like number 6, Cooper Hetzel. So Hetzel going to come in to relieve Braden Larson. And Hetzel get a few more warm-up pitches here. Give us a chance to hear from our friends at Mullins Cheese, Mullins Way. Make a visit to the Mullins Cheese retail store to check out our large variety of cheese and whey protein, including our new flavor, mint chocolate chip. Just in time for St. Patrick's Day. You gotta plan early for these holidays. You can't plan too early. 10 months, that's barely enough time for me. Oh, man. But regardless, you can have mint chocolate chip flavored stuff year round. You know, go get your mint chocolate chip whey protein or from Mullins Cheese. That's the good news, is you don't have to wait until St. Patrick's Day to grab some of that. And leading things off here for Mosinee is the center fielder, Taylor Lemansky. A little bit like Ron Burgundy. If it's in front of my face, I just got to read it. 0-2 here to Lemansky. That one's going to miss high for a ball. Again, on the mound for Tomahawk now is Cooper Hetzel. Started at third base, now on the mound. Count 1-2 to Lemansky. He's 0 for 1 in 2 pitches, or excuse me, 2 at-bats, a ground out, and a walk, and Lemansky hit in the upper back that time, right on the top of the spine. There that time, he seems to be all right. Again, I wasn't a high-level baseball player or anything, but one thing that really scared me was getting hit by a pitch. And here's the replay of that as you'll see Lemansky just get it right under the helmet there, right under the neck. And that ball into the fence. Lemansky going to be all the way to second. So Lemansky gets to second base. Again, I was more of a basketball, football guy in high school, and I'll tell you, one of the reasons baseball spooked me is I didn't want to get hit by a pitch. I didn't have the guts. I didn't have the guts to stand in there. As Obremski looks at a ball. And I think you see why. Baseball's come at me. 1-0. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I didn't play. It wasn't because I wasn't good or anything like that. It was because I was a baseball magnet. Couldn't stand the bruises. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count now to Obremski. That one misses high. And now the count evens up at 2-2 here to Obremski. The 2-2 to Obremski. That one lined hard out into center field. It'll get through, and Lemansky coming home. That's an RBI base hit for Gavin Obremski. And Mosinee goes up 8-0. Lemansky comes in to score. Obremski holds up at first. Still no outs for the first baseman, Davin Stoffel. Stoffel coming up to some Meek Mill. In 2 at-bats, Stoffel has been walked each time. And that's popped up into shallow left or right over to third, and it'll be caught for out number 1. Now it's Brady Locken, the designated hitter, up to bat. As Locken comes up to Drake at the plate. Approve of that one. So Obremski easily safe there at first. Locken, he's 1 for 2 in this one. Flew out to left in the second inning, had an RBI double in the third. And that one hit hard out into left field, line drive, and it's gone. A 2-run homer for Brady Locken as he continues to light it up here tonight. Brady Locken. That one, you could tell right away, well hit. Really a line drive out there into left and gone. The 2-run homer for Locken makes it 10-0 Mosinee. So Mosinee running it up here in the 4th. It's now 3 runs on the board in the 4th inning. And first inning scoreless, 3 up, 3 down, then 5 in the second, 2 in the third, now 3 here in the 4th inning. It's Sawyer Holtz, the right fielder, up to bat now. Yep, and with the 10-run mercy rule, Tomahawk will have to put up at least one run as the score stands now in the 5th inning. So it counts 2-1 to Holtz. That one grounded and a nice grab at third. Throw to first, though, is high, and Holtz will reach on the air. Again, that looked like it might have gotten through. It was really a nice play by Hetzel to grab the ball there. Wasn't an easy play, but the throw just a little high forced Ethan Ein to come off the base. And shortstop Blake Nichols now up to bat with a runner at first and one out. Nichols is 0 for 1 and 2 at-bats, a walk and a fly out to right. Looks at a ball on pitch number 1. Again, on the mound for Tomahawk is Cooper Hetzel. And there goes Holtz to second base. No throw made. Now another runner in scoring position for Mosinee. The 1-1, that one grounded softly here to third. Going to be close, and no throw is going to be made. And I don't know if that would have been an out. If he would have made the throw, I'll give it an infield hit for Blake Nichols. It's that close, I'll give the indecision to the batter. And runners at the corners now with Nichols at first base. And third baseman Cameron Zabel up to bat now. And here goes Nichols to second, and he's there. No throw made. Mosinee stealing bases left and right here. Runners at second and third. And Zabel up to bat. That one misses. 1-0 to Zabel. He's been on base, both of his at-bats, reached on an error and was hit by a pitch in those two. And that's well hit out into center. That's going to get through. Another run comes in for Mosinee. Make it one more. That's a 2 RBI base hit for Cameron Zabel. And Mosinee goes up 12-0 here. Again, off the 2 RBI base hit for Zabel. Holtz comes in, Nichols comes in, and now the second baseman, Grant Kuklinski, up to bat with a runner at first and one out. Kuklinski, well hit, and that'll get through. Kuklinski will reach on the air that time. So that one looked like it just bounced above the glove of Jablonski, or excuse me, of Larson. Zabel to second. Kuklinski to first. And here's Keegan Jerchley. We've now been through the entire order here in the inning. It's the second time tonight that Mosinee has gone through their entire order in an inning. That happened in the second inning as well. 0-1 to Jerchley. He's 1 for 3, and he fouls that one off. He struck out in the first, had a double in the second, and a fly out in the third. He's looking at an 0-2 count here. And he grounds that one to third, and they'll take the force at third, go for second. Not going to have it, but they get the force out at third, does Tomahawk. So Zabel out, heading to third for out number 2. Kuklinski advances to second, and Jerchley reaches on the fielder's choice. Out of the 2 spot in the order, center fielder Taylor Lemansky coming up to some Kendrick Lamar. In case anybody out there was interested in the walk-up music from the players. Covered. Runners at first and second and 2 outs to Lemansky. Looks at a ball. 1-1 now. Lemansky 0 for 1 in 3 at-bats. A ground out, a walk, and hit by a pitch in those 3 at-bats. And he started off this inning getting hit right in that upper back area. Looks at a ball there. 2-1 the count now to Lemansky. Here's the 2-1 pitch in there for a strike. Hit by the pitch for the second time in this inning. And for the second time, he's hit in the back. It's the back of Lemansky taking a beating here in the 4th. That one's a little lower, so. Sometimes you say pitchers are painting the zone. Painting the back of Lemansky here this inning. Bases now loaded with Lemansky at first. Kuklinski at second, Zabel at third. And Gavin Obremski, the catcher, now up to bat. 2-0 here to Obremski. And that one in the dirt. 3-0, and when Obremski's up to bat, especially since the last time I was here, I saw him hit 2 home runs in the game. Always got to mention, especially with the bases loaded. Dangerous spot here, and as much as you don't want to walk in a run, there are worse things that can happen with Obremski up to bat, and he looks at a strike there. 3-1 the count now, but a great deal of this Mosinee lineup we've seen knock it out of the park this year. Jerschley's had at least one. We just saw Lock-in with one. Here in this one, a swing and a miss from Obremski that time. And the count now runs full here to Obremski. And a swing and a miss. Obremski goes down swinging for out number 3 here in the bottom of the 4th. But Mosinee puts up 5 more runs from the home run from Lock-in. Was one of the hits we saw here in the inning. 4 total hits, 3 runners left stranded. 12-0 Mosinee. As we'll step aside, be back in 30 seconds after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back, everybody. Mosinee leads it 12-0 2-0 here in this one. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Also, every team needs to fundraise, so keep it local with Fundraise Local. Learn all about how your organization can raise money while keeping that money right here in our community. Visit fundraiselocal.com. Shop local, fundraise local, be local. And it looks like we do have a new pitcher for Mosinee here in the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Taylor Lemansky on the mound. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And Tomahawk going to need to put up 3 here in the top of the 5th to keep this one going. Otherwise, it will be a 5-inning win for Mosinee. And to lead things off, try to keep this Hatchet team alive, is the second baseman, Brody Rigney. It'll be Rigney, Hetzel, and Framke. Swings and misses there on the pitch from Lemansky. That one's going to miss outside for a ball. Nicolette Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolettebank.com. That's going to be popped up into the infield and caught by Jerchley for out number 1. Now's your chance to work with a company that really understands growth. Foundation Finance Company has grown every year since they started in 2012 with great full-time and part-time positions. Start a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group with full-time benefits that start day 1. Learn more at foundationfinance.com. Hetzel looks at a strike on pitch number 1. That was Cooper Hetzel. That one, strike 2. It's 0-2 the count now to Hetzel. The 0-2 pitch swung on, fouled back. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Rush with Whitetail Properties to share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. And a strikeout as Hetzel goes down swinging for out number 2. The right fielder, Monty Framke, now up to bat. And nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst, now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. And here is Monty Framke. Looks at a ball there. Quickly 2-0 here to Framke. 1 out away is Mosinee from closing this one out. That one going to be inside, and ball 3 to Framke. So it's a quick 2 outs. Rigney with the fly out to short, and then the strikeout from Hetzel, but now the 3-0 count to Framke. And that one misses. Framke thought it was a strike. But ball 4, the Framke takes his base. From home projects, home repair, and winter needs to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware to get the job done. They're open daily on Highway 153 in Mosinee. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware, because you got work to do. Here's Ethan Ein And now up to bat, looking at a strike. Runner at first and 2 outs again. Mosinee 1 out away from sealing this one. Here's the 0-1. That one's going to miss outside. Now 1-1 the count to Ein. The 1-1, that's foul back. 1-2 the count now. That hit something. Went right on top of the hockey arena back there. Here's the 1-2. Just outside. Count evens up at 2-2 now to Ein. The 2-2 fouled off. Once again, Mosinee. 1 out away, or really 1 strike away from sealing this one. That's going to miss high. And they get him at first. Umpire says safe. He's debating whether he really wanted to end the game on an out at first. It's a long internal struggle there on whether that was a safe or out call, and ball 4, Ein walked. So after 2 outs to start the inning, back-to-back walks from Lemansky. And now it's up to shortstop Braden Larson to keep this one going. Now, if Larson were to knock this one out of the park, we would continue playing another inning. At least one more half inning. That's in there for a strike. Throw to first. They got him that time. That was clear and obvious for out number 3. And Mosinee gets the win here tonight. Mosinee 12, Tomahawk nothing, as the Indians come out with a win here on a Wednesday night. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll step aside, hear from the folks over at Nasonville Dairy, and be back with your post-game show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
You shut your window.
By like 4:30. What time? Yeah. AP stats, yeah. Who do you got? Stoffel, Garrett, Jack, Wyatt.
Yep. He'll get there. He'll be all right. He'll stretch in a van. We got the fly. And then if I can get Brady too for an interview as well.
I said do not pay for our brick so he doesn't get any himself.
All right, let's see where we can go here. All right, are we good? Yeah. All right, welcome in everybody to your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to nasonvilledairy.com. I'm joined now by Coach Olson. And Coach, guys, at the 12-0 win, we'll get to that. I got to ask you about the couple of errors you had over here, though. That's the first question I'm being told to ask. Just you as a coach, what happened?
I just didn't stay down on the ball. I didn't come through it. I just was lazy.
All right, well, to the game, 12-0 win for you guys, 5 innings. Just talk about generally what you guys were able to do. Well, obviously, you the first inning, 0-0, but then you guys really got the bats going there the next 3. What did you guys do better there?
Yeah, we just had better approaches at the plate. We worked the count. We waited for our pitches instead of being overly aggressive. So, that's what we talked about after the first inning, and that's what we did the rest of the game, and proud of the guys.
Yeah, and talk a little bit about, the complimentary baseball you guys played today. Keegan had a great day on the mound, and then obviously Taylor came out and closed it out for you. And then you guys had it going at the bat today. Brady here with the home run. A lot of you guys getting hits. Talk a little bit about that complimentary baseball and how you guys have been kind of doing that.
Yeah, we can hit up and down the lineup. I'm glad to have Brady back after a week or two off from an injury. Our lineup is strong. If one guy doesn't do it, another one will, and that's what we continue to do throughout the year. So.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time, yeah. And then now we have our highlight house player of the game, Brady Locken. And Brady, I got to ask you first about the home run. So you had the 2-run home run there. What did you see on that pitch? Well hit ball out there in the left. What did you see on that? How were you able to get that one out there?
It was right down the middle. I just sat back and I drove it. Felt nice, great swing, and I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, and then so far this year we've seen you guys, a lot of you guys in your guys' batting lineup knocking it out of the park this year. Talk about, the overall hitting and the power of your guys' batting lineup here.
No, I think we have great power throughout the whole lineup, and that just makes a solid lineup for our team.
Yeah, and then a conference win for you guys here tonight. Just a one loss. You and Medford both have one loss in conference play. You guys play each other. So what does this game mean to try to just continue to keep pace and stay near the top of the conference here?
No, this just gets us ahead, and I feel like we played really good as a team. Infield was solid, hitting approaches were great, and I think it's just going to keep moving us forward to our goal at the end.
All right, so the last thing we're going to do is put you in the highlight house. I think you know how this works. So I'll count you down from 3, 2, 1. You'll look right up into the camera by Jason up there, and then you'll say, hi, my name is first and last name. I'm in the house. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, my name is Brady Locken, and I'm in the house.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right, so that was our highlight house player of the game, Brady Locken, right there. And again, Mosinee gets the win here tonight, 12-0 over the Tomahawk Hatchets here in this one. Again, scoreless in the first inning, and then 5 in the second for Mosinee, couple in the third, and 5 more in the fourth here in this one. So Mosinee gets the win, improved to 4-1 in conference play. And that brings us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or at nasonvilledairy.com. And with that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight for this Mosinee Tomahawk matchup on a Wednesday night. Glad to have you in. And we'll see you next time right here on your hometown Wisconsin Sports Network, Zaleski Sports.